And we back with part 3. I don't know what the name of it yet, but Conversations with Keno. My special guest here, Miss Alex, and we're going to continue this on. So we at the baby now, his military interest, but we're going to pause for a second. Let's go back to Harry. This gets even different. Okay, so let's go back to how you go from Florida to Utah.
Well, so that same cousin,
Okay.
I ended up going to Utah. And at that time, my parents, that were in Brazil,
Okay.
they just have a hard time.
Okay.
Okay. And even some conversations about this divorce was in the air, and
Wow.
so I talked to both separately.
Okay.
They're like, no, I don't really want a divorce, but it's kind of becoming impossible.
Okay.
And try to figure out which was the situation. But anyways, I convinced them both to come spend some time here in the States with me.
Okay.
And then they did.
So now,
They came
what is
over.
that process like? So even though you're here, because they're not citizens, so they came on like just a
They're
tourist
on the
visa.
tourist visa.
Okay.
Yeah,
got
they
it,
came
got
to
it.
spend some time. This
Okay.
was just within the timeline, and that's given.
I think it's like 90 days or something. Or
6 months at the
6
time.
months? Oh,
yeah,
nice.
6 months
Okay.
at a time. So then you have to ask for an extension.
Okay.
I believe it's still the same now, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
And you had to ask for an extension to stay legal and everything. So they did that. They came and spent about a year and a half
Okay.
doing that with me. But during that time, they figured out that they still wanted to be together. It was
Right,
just
right.
influences, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, so in Florida it was becoming a little difficult for my dad to work or to work with my cousin. My cousin
Okay.
had a company.
Okay.
And that's when he was like, hey, if you come here to Utah, I'll be able to do this and this.
Right,
My
right.
parents were like, I don't want to go without you.
Utah, yeah.
So things, Utah was about to have the Olympic Games. So the Olympic Games of 2002, Winter Olympic Games.
Oh, so that was in Utah?
Yeah, Salt Lake
Oh,
City.
wow, that had
Park
to
City,
be.
Salt Lake City. So I was like,
Oh, I bet that was.
and this we're talking about
Oh.
was just in the fall, right before. And we're talking about some October. The conversation started about going to Utah and do this. So I was like, well, I'll go out there. I'll set you guys up in an apartment or something. I'm thinking, right?
There had to be all kind of opportunities with the Olympics coming to town. It had to be.
And during that time, I was already working for my life, from cleaning, from doing any type
Okay.
of work. I learned the language, babysitting, learned
Got
the
it.
language. And that's when I started working in restaurants as a server, bartender, bar back, you know, those things. Well, you know, so I arrived in Utah, it was a week before Thanksgiving,
Okay.
2001.
Okay.
So I was like, well, okay, we're here, right?
Okay.
So, you know, I decided to just, while I was there, helping them out, organizing things, I was like, I'm gonna do a class on bartending with the laws in Utah, because it was completely different. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, actually, Utah is like another country within itself. Beautiful, though.
Oh my
Beautiful.
God.
Beautiful.
My,
I
if
spent a lot
you're
of time in
outdoor
Utah.
person,
Didn't live there, but I spent a lot of
if you're an
time in
outdoor
Utah.
person, I'll tell you, that place is magical.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
I used to
magical.
love going in because
And it's so
I love
easy
running.
to
I
live
love
there.
running, so it's a great place to run with the altitude.
It's so easy to live in Utah. Your skin feels good. Your hair feels good because there's no humidity.
Really? Yeah.
Sports.
It's a lot of-
You just feel in touch with
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
and nature.
Yeah.
And people. You walk on the street, people say, "Good morning. How are you?" I'm
No.
like,
And very
Do I know
places
you?
that I've been was it's very clean too.
"Oh,
My
so
goodness,
clean."
Yeah.
I lost my all the years, and I'll tell you in a minute how many years I lived there. But all the years that I lived in Utah, I lost my walk 3 times, and all 3 times they made to my house before me. Somebody would find it, look at the address, and drive it to my
Good
house
looking
and put it in
Utah.
the
Good
mailbox.
looking Utah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, amazing people, amazing place. Funeral potatoes, my favorite food of Utah. They will know what that is.
Okay.
Funeral potatoes, the best recipe. So that's where I was. I was there in Utah, and the games were going to start. So I was like, I'm going to find a job bartending. Olympic Games, hello.
Did you get a chance to experience some of the games?
I went to
That
the
is-
rehearsal
For
of
the
opening ceremony. The rehearsal the day before, like a friend of mine,
And they all got to-
Sam Branco, love you. He was like, Alex, I got, because they're selling tickets for the rehearsals.
Rehearsal.
Even with the rehearsals, Romney was there at the rehearsal. It's like the president was not that day. The president got in the day of.
Okay.
But that was the day before, so everybody that was going to be in was already there. like,
Oh,
and so they
wow.
participated in the rehearsal.
Okay.
So it felt just like
The real
deal.
thing.
Yeah. So we got front seats with this friend of mine, Sam Branco, and he's like, "Yeah, let's go. What are you doing?" I was like,
Please tell me you got some video of that.
I might have on
Okay.
my old computers.
We're
You know,
gonna be-
it's
we're
been a
gonna be
while.
looking for it.
It's
We're
been a
gonna be looking
while.
for that.
So we went to that and enjoyed it. The games are phenomenal. A couple
I
things.
never got a
There's
chance to go
so
to it. I
much.
want to go.
There's
One
so
day
much
it's
going
mine.
on. So much.
Yeah.
Well, the World Cup's coming here. You know, to 2026.
Where?
The World Cup.
If I'm saying where, you know where yet?
It's 3 cities in Mexico, 2 cities in Canada,
Okay.
and 16 cities, I believe. Yeah. So 3 from 9 cities in the United States.
My young son
I know
loves-
Houston is
he
in it.
loves the,
Houston, Dallas, San Francisco, Los Angeles.
And actually Atlanta is a big
Seattle.
it's a big
Yeah, Atlanta is in Chicago.
football / soccer city.
Washington, New York, New Jersey, Miami, I believe.
So I didn't. So they have them in
yeah.
different. See, I knew it was in different locations. I didn't
Well,
know that.
we can go back to, but in the World Cup, we can talk about some soccer.
I know, and right now,
Football.
right now, I know it's a kind of sensitive subject because when Brazil got knocked out, I know, so I don't want to talk about. He follows it. He really follows it. Like, man.
We're gonna
I think it's Neymar. He loves. Is it Neymar?
Yeah, we're gonna go back into soccer here in a minute. We're gonna
Okay.
go through that because I absolutely enjoyed that conversation. You know, I get deep in it. I get into the.
Yes.
I get into the little touches, you know, the little situations.
I played some, but it's so easy because I'm pretty quick, and you get outside so quick. I'm going like I'm just faster than them. Well, you gotta wait because you can't jump outside. So, but anyway, it's
We'll
a
go back
good
into
game.
that. We'll go back. Oh, it's an amazing. It's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful.
Until you
game.
get kicked, it's really. Ouch.
And that's why you flip 5 way that way and roll back 4 times. That's why, because it hurts.
The best floppers. They brought
best
flopping to
Best
the
floppers.
to the NBA.
Well, LeBron learned that very well, didn't he?
You'd be like, ah. Okay.
So, anyway, so yeah, I was there in Utah, and I during the games I ended up meeting someone,
Okay.
and we, you know, fell in love and decided to get married. Why
Wow.
not? Because I was in that situation. Oh, I gotta go back to Florida and pick up where I left off.
Okay.
You know, because I just went over there to establish my parents. Or am I staying? So I kind of gave the guy the ultimatum.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I need to. Because
Yeah. Exactly.
I was like, I think you're worth it, but I have still my apartment down there. I'm still paying for it.
Oh,
I
wow.
still
Oh,
have
wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because I had my life.
Okay.
So I was like, so that's when we're like, yeah, let's just freaking do it. So,
And at this time, you're how old at this time? You're still young. You're
it was
What,
February
23, 24?
2022. So I was 25.
yeah, you're still young.
Yeah. So we we got married, we did the whole 9 yards.
Right.
And we stayed married for 6 months, even before we would touch the whole
Okay.
immigration thing.
Okay.
Because through marriage I could apply for citizenship, but I didn't want to be, I married for this reason.
Exactly.
So we waited
Okay.
6 months. And after 6 months, we sat down and talked again.
Right,
So
right.
are we really?
And that's a process too. People think it's easy, but
Yeah,
it can be
no,
expensive. It can be costly.
It's not even about the money.
Yeah.
It's
But I'm saying even
It's
the
a
process. But
process.
it's
Oh my
'cause-
God.
And I knew a lot about it because a young lady, she married a young man when we was in Italy. But I think she was from the UK. But she was saying that the whole process,
Oh,
and
it's-
especially being overseas, and it was
yeah.
it was very
It's
it was a
difficult.
process. It's not like easy. Like they
No.
just think you'll get married. Okay, I'm a
yeah.
citizen.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. And I mean, we don't have to expand on that conversation because I don't want to get into too much details.
Exactly.
But I think it's a ballot. Let's put
Right,
it that way.
right.
Because people should be there. You know, it's an amazing country.
Okay,
It's-
okay.
It's a lot going on right now that I don't agree with.
Yeah,
And
but
I'll
you see
tell
it from
that
a
much.
totally different angle, which is
Yes,
amazing, which is
yes,
great. Because I
yes.
think a lot of times, and even my whole multicultural diversity, it grew through the military. Because I got a chance to travel different countries, meet different cultures, and you get to, and then I got a chance to look back at United States from another angle. It's like, wow, we have
Yeah.
so many opportunities, and even I'm from here, and I don't agree with everything in political and religious and
Mhm.
this and that and that, but overall it's a great place. But all places in the world that I've visited,
It's
it's a great
places.
place.
That's
It just,
the amazing
I think it's
part
just
of-
amazing all
yeah.
over. But I think we do have a lot of benefits that a lot of people in other countries just don't have the opportunity. They just want that opportunity,
Yeah.
and that's why they want to come.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm not saying that's the reason why you came, but
No,
what I'm
absolutely.
saying, but a lot of
I
people
actually
still be
really agree
like,
with that.
it's so many things are not just that easy in different countries.
No.
I promise you, like it's not.
It is. I mean, we can do a whole hour just
On
on
that.
that topic. Just, I mean,
Better deployment, you already know.
exactly,
You already
exactly.
know, like-
We've been to so many countries through deployments that, or missions, or any kind of
Yeah.
military process that we've been through. But so that happened, and I had my child. You know,
Which was probably one of this handsome young man, handsome young man.
I mean, I usually say, you know how I know God loves me? I look at that
know.
child.
Look.
Amazing, beautiful, smart, caring, loving.
Mine's so much
I'm
better than
so
me. I'm
proud of
going
him,
like, I'm
so
so glad
proud
y'all
of
didn't
him.
take after me, cause
So proud of him.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, so that's kind of what brought me to Utah.
Okay.
And then after my son was born, I went through that. I was opening a company. I was doing my own thing. I was
So the
gonna-
entrepreneurship.
Yeah, that
So
mindset.
we're gonna. So from where she is now to that entrepreneur mindset, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna go to. I don't know what part we're on now, but y'all stay tuned. We'll be back.